Probably Marianne. No, blocks her from the group. It's not better on that one. Better on mine. Okay, starting now.
Blacc Experience Enhanced. The date of this episode is July 19th, 2022. We have with us Elder McChesnick with us tonight. We have the Anchorman who went on, and Mr. Ramel. We got Brother Che with us. He's operating the studios out of Denver, Colorado, and I'm your executive producer and host of Dr. St. Corey, coming to you from the city of Los Angeles. And they call it Los Angeles. You know the dome, Hollywood, what have you, those police, the whole 9 yards.
And we got Lady Che as well.
Oh, of course, indeed.
Hold on, Shabaka, we gotta open our shit too.
Hold on, Shabakas. So we're streaming on StreamYards right now as well. So please call in. The call-in number is 516-418-5996. Press 1 and you'll be added to the queue.
Welcome to the Frontline Black News in conjunction with Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced. Tonight will be a blog talk, and we're streaming it at StreamYard. We're trying a little experiment. I forget that the gentleman couldn't open the show right, so we gotta let them know that we over here running Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced via StreamYard. First time. Let's hope that this experiment goes well. If not, I blame Brother Che.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, but doing a brief recap of part 1, where we had our guest, Brother Yanga, calling in, and we were definitely commenting on, controlling our own economics within the Black community. That's what Pan-Africanism is, Blacc Nationalism. And it is a threat to white supremacy, and that was part 1, and this is part 2. What we want is our own everything, our own infrastructures, our own land, our own means of production. Also, too, equality and gaining resources from the continent to produce consumer goods, durable goods, capital goods, and what have you, and life-sustaining goods. And also, too, we are emphasizing, homeschooling and educating our own youth to get them up out of these prison, these pipelines of school to prison. They say it's because there's the only things, they're doing in the inner city public schools, it's just grooming our youth, to be incarcerated or taking up unsavory lifestyles and things of this nature right here. And we emphasize on that also too with Flint, Michigan, and then all the concern out here in California, here in the West, saying that California is in a drought again. But keep in mind, at the same token, that the very damn city that I'm in the 1930s was dumping water into the Pacific Ocean. So therefore, they was having that situation about the Owens Valley, and the old saying is, if you ever saw a movie called Chinatown, where they make the classic line, if you cannot bring water to Los Angeles, then you simply bring Los Angeles to the water. And that's where San Fernando Valley is from. And what have you. And I just mentioned in that, controlling the infrastructure of water right there, that we need on a collective basis is because, as you know, Brother Che, out here in the West, the Colorado River, is halfway evaporated.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. And somebody either they blew up the Hoover Dam or they tried to blow up the Hoover Dam today.
Oh, man. Trying to blow up Hoover Dam, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if they succeeded in blowing it up, but I seen some article about them trying to blow up the Hoover Dam today.
So they had a plot to blow up the Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
And Lake Mead is drying up.
Right. It's because, that there is why you got a Lake Mead, because of Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's right there on the 3 state lines, if I'm not mistaken, California, Arizona, and Nevada.
Yep.
And that there goes to prove that the more reason for us to control our own infrastructure is mainly the water, because we need the water to survive, to bathe with, plus that there too, we need the water for agriculture.
Right.
Yeah, see, well, we becoming self-sustaining, growing on food. Now and then you're going to need truck drivers and warehouse workers to transport the food to the people in our various communities.
True indeed.
See, this is macroeconomics. You see what I'm saying? And then we need to do the same thing, with our youth who are getting their education in science, technology, engineering, and what have you, therefore, too, that they're giving us more knowledge, to counterman, these biotechnical barbarians and terrorists.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the devil is a true terrorist, man. White America is a true terrorist, man. Look what they did to us in slavery.
Yep.
Oh, indeed. You see what I'm saying? And then the cold part about it is that they'll bring out the cognitive dissonant Negroes, or they bring out the brain dead, to sit up there saying that this wasn't so bad. And just like Brother Che and I mentioned a certain congresswoman who gets up there and says that she thanks God for slavery, because if it wasn't for slavery, she'd be over in Africa worshiping a tree. So, as you can see right there, folks, this is why we created the hashtag Resurrection of the Mental Dead. We're on StreamYard tonight. This is Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced, sponsored by frontlinecampaign.org. Also, with the West Coast correspondent for Frontline Black News as well, too. Now, getting right along here, okay, you need water, okay, to sustain life.
Right. Water is life.
Now, also, too, exactly. And then also, too, you need highways and railways, to transport your durable goods and your consumer goods. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is your truck drivers, these are your cargo containers, these are your railroads. You see what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And sometimes even, off in the air, like with FedEx, they transported by air, UPS as well too. You see, these are the type of industries that we need to get off into. See, so therefore we can start, rehabilitating, our young men before it's too late on them. Because I'm feeling like the kid, they, took a couple of falls in their late teens.
No, it's not.
And, in their 20s.
That's
And if they don't do, too long a time, they perhaps learn from that and go on and develop the quality of life independently. So this is why we have to educate our own. This is why we got to
educate.
Yes,
go ahead, Joe.
Yes,
no, I was just going to say education. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then the imagery of that they project over in social media and media in general. So being out here in Los Angeles, most definitely, I'm going to mention that aspect of it too. That's why we went up there and did the live feed from Hollywood Boulevard and Highland Avenue, right by where the Kodak Theater was. And I think you saw it too there, Brother Check.
Yes.
And then I saw TMZ out there. They said that they were going to check us out and what have you.
Yeah, that's the feds.
Yeah, it's the feds.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's why, listen, 3 miles down the street there, going east, they had a place called Frederick's Hollywood. And even where these women, go up there and get these, artificial implants and things of that nature right there. And then the next city over from that is West Hollywood, which is its own municipality. It has the LGBT agenda. And then, of course, you are going off over there to Beverly. Oh,
shout out to our viewers.
Yeah.
What up, Kookeezy? Hop on the live. Sorry, I'm on the StreamYard. Kookeezy says hi. Peace to the family.
Hey, always. Most definitely.
Shabaka, if I can interject real quick.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
When you get done giving your information, give the information real quick. I'll get on after.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. And this is what I was saying, that out here in Hollywood, this imagery that they project of us and been projecting of us. And Brother Mel and myself and Brother Che and Brother Terry, we discussed the concept of social engineering. But of course, there's a situation, the dam out here in the West, and California's going through a major drought. Now, me personally, I don't understand why the fuck California would have a drought. As when last one up there towards Sacramento and Sierra Nevada, they had record amounts of snow here.
Yeah,
Right.
Shabaka.
Yeah, I do want to mention one thing, Shabaka.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Ramel.
Okay, we got Melchizedek Shabbat Supreme Allah on the line. That's our special guest for today. At least that's my special guest that I brought onto the table today. And I want to ask him, because something we left off on last show, I'm all about unity, right? And I was explaining to the board of Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced Show that black, brown, yellow, and red are all black, and that we need to unify as one in order to progress as a people, period. And I just wanted to see what your view was on that, because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did teach separation, and to stick to your own. And how you feel about that, Melchizedek?
Oh, no, that's definitely. See, okay, the original man, as we all know, is Asiatic black man, owner, the maker, cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, and God of the universe. Now, black is not a color. It's the essence where all colors come from: black, brown, red, and yellow. That's the human family of the planet Earth. Now, everything that I heard that you're saying so far, as far as your land that you can call your own, that way you can set up your own nation, which is like this brother was saying, your own universities, daycare centers, educational centers, affordable houses, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
All type of universities where the young brothers can learn trades. See, trades is great.
Right.
Years ago, they had trades in the high school. You went to high school, you learned automobile mechanic, you learned plumbing, you learned electrician. Your name is air conditioning, refrigeration, and all that. All those trades was taken out of the schools because they don't want you to get into trade. They want you to get into all these here, positions that don't produce nothing nothing but a job.
And then
You
none
know
of
what I'm
that
saying?
talk here.
It's not about a job. When you have a trade, now you're into building a nation. Okay? And when you go in the direction or stay in the direction of building a nation, it consists of, like you just said, black, brown, red, and yellow. We are family. You see, and family can be successful in any positive program that's set up. You will be successful as long as you love each other, respect each other, and stay together and build together. Because it's a big world out here.
Yeah,
It takes all of us as a unit under the heading of family to build a world for our people.
Yeah,
let's hear from Lady Che. Lady Che,
community control.
Lady Che got something to say.
Yeah, but Melchizedek, it don't really work like that. Right now, politics is talking about all these broad and ambiguous terms of inclusion, and right now we've seen that all this inclusion has happened. Has all it's done is really destroyed us as a whole. I mean, we are not getting any of the priorities met. That's why this is like a new change in the wind of direction, where you're talking about black first, black agendas, black priorities. You know, everything. It sounds good. It sounds good to have, you know, all this inclusion and stuff, but ain't nobody really rocking with that, because at the end of the day, they're still practicing suspected white supremacy,
anti-black hatred.
It's such there's still more crime against black people. More foundational black Americans are still dying versus immigrant black Americans. I mean, and ultimately, at the end of the day, those groups are really about self. So we wanted to. It sounds good to want to include unity and be a solidified group of people, but it's not. It never really worked that way. We can't change the time now.
Any constructive program that you set up, you have to start somewhere. Okay, you got to start somewhere, and the foundation is coming together with like mind. Everybody that's involved with a determined idea to get things done has to be on the same page. Okay.
Right.
You're talking about economics. The world is economic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the word is economic, but economics is controlled by the white supremacists. That's one of the 9 areas of human activity. I just want to throw this in there. There is 9 areas of human activity of which racism and white supremacy controls. Economics is one of them. The other one is education. The other one is entertainment.
Right.
The other one is labor, law, politics, sex, war, and religion. We don't control any of those.
And right now we have an off-code conversation.
Entertainment is a distraction, because most of the entertainment we have out there now, they're billionaires, millionaires, billionaires, but they don't go back in their community that they came out of to set any constructive programs for the people that they came up with. Okay, you got Jay-Z out there. You got Jay-Z out there, a billionaire. He comes out of New York, out of the Marcy Project, but he didn't even go back in Marcy Project and put up a daycare center.
Yeah,
he gets in and brags about it. They got car collections, millions of dollars in a car collection that he don't even drive. You understand? You got Mayweather. He got 25 top of the line car collections that he don't even drive, and then he go buy the airplane that he don't even drive. You see, so entertainment is a distraction. You gotta stay focused on economic. When you stay focused on economics,
it's a distraction.
Now you're talking about building up your community with the needs of everything that the people need, which is what? Affordable houses, daycare centers, educational centers, recreational centers, YMCA, a barber salon, beauty salons, and supermarkets. Supermarkets is needed, and every community should have a supermarket. Okay, that's the needs. In other words, you got to stay in the direction of food, clothing, and shelter, which is the needs of the people.
True indeed.
and educate.
True indeed. But what about the fact that they still feminizing us?
Hold on, one at a time,
I
y'all.
want to say one thing real quick. Okay, I just want to say one thing real quick. When the Panthers were fleeing the FBI and they were fugitives, where did they go?
Cuba,
They went to Cuba. Exactly. Yeah, but let's take, for example, Cuba, Fidel Castro. That's supposedly a brown man, right? I mean, but a black man ultimately, right?
Right, he was a black Cuban.
So the last show that we were in, everybody was like, "Yo, nobody cares about us." We're talking about
They don't. They don't care about us, Ramel. Ramel, if they cared about us, Ramel, really, if they cared about us, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. Them same Cubans you're talking about are voting for Trump, talking about Trump for Latinos. The Cubans, I'm talking about the Cubans specifically. The Cubans that come over here to America, they are not trying to have a camaraderie with us. They are on the white supremacist train. And that's what Cool Keezy's in the comments saying. Look, we are worried about ourselves. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They use look, Ramel, I didn't interrupt you. Please let me finish with the guy commented, Cool Keezy. He said they use other groups as tethers. Tethers are people that are sent over here to undermine us.
What I say, Ramel, we gotta pick a side, man. You have to start to pick sides.
All and then
liberation movement.
Right. And then he said all that could be taken care of with reparations for foundational Black Americans. Not tan, not red, and all that mess.
Right. Once you fix the Black condition,
right. But the most successful Black nationalist in America, Elijah Muhammad, he included black, brown, yellow, and red, and he was more successful than anybody else, economically, educational-wise, in all levels. So how did he go right and everybody else is going wrong?
If he was successful, then we would have institutions right now. Where are the institutions that he created?
He did have institutions when
he did.
You said
did.
The Nation of Islam
That's
fell.
past.
Yeah, but this was like 30 years. That stayed for 30 years. Yeah, but the path is the blueprint, brother.
That's the blueprint, but what current institutions does he have?
If he was the foundation, and that was the blueprint that we had.
He's talking about Elijah Muhammad.
Why don't we go with that?
Was Elijah Muhammad FBA?
He was the most successful. Tell me somebody more successful than Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
I'm gonna ask Cool Keezy. Cool Keezy, was Elijah Muhammad FBA?
No, hold up. Now, the economical program that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad set up, that program was set up as a pattern and an example to be carried into practice in all the communities throughout the United States. Okay, South Carolina, Georgia. I did an interview on that. All these other cities like South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Arkansas. Wherever there was a temple, that program was supposed to be implemented in that area. The same thing. Because what you're talking about now, that the brother's talking about now, about the affordable houses and supermarkets and educational centers and senior citizen centers and daycare centers. He set all that up years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the blueprint that you can use to establish in all the other communities throughout the country.
Right, and that's what cool.
An economical pattern can be an economical pattern on a positive direction that's beneficial for all the people. That pattern can always be used in whatever area that you are in.
But Melchizedek, whatever's good for everybody doesn't necessarily mean it's good for Black people.
Right, especially foundational Black Americans.
No. Food, Food, clothing, and shelter is good for everybody because it's the need for everybody.
Fact.
Food, clothing,
that's
shelter,
necessity.
and
yes.
Education is the need for it. There's no civilization without food, clothing, shelter,
education.
And education.
Well, education served its purpose because education was supposed to train you to be a worker. now that they don't need us in the workforce no more, what good is education?
Now, we're talking about the devil's education. We're talking about our own.
No. The education was a powerful force when they had the trades, underhand of trades, carpenters, bricklayers, electricians, plumbers, and so forth. Technical, the building. I'm not talking about education, sitting down, reading and writing, or getting a job.
Hold on, y'all. We got a caller.
Trades that you can utilize to build your community.
We got a caller, Melchizedek. Caller from 520, last 46529. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller from 520, last 46529. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, greetings.
Greetings. What's your name, Queen?
My name is Ashita Veda.
Oh, hey, Ashita.
Hey, Ashita.
Everything is going on. Life is going on. Yes, I am doing just well.
Yeah, and I see you doing some positive things there with the rap.
Thank you for calling in, sister.
Appreciate you there mentioning that, Dr. D.
Yeah, you already know what it is. I remember my first time hearing his voice. I was like, Mandela, who is that? He was like, you'll find out. And I was like, why you can't just tell me who it is? I was like, I like the tone of both of, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard both of y'all the first time. And so that's back in, that was back in 2018.
Yeah.
So I've been along since 2018, since day one. So of course I gotta give love where love is due.
Thank you for coming on. It's good to have you again.
Okay, how you doing, sister?
Very good, sister. Good to have you back. Glad you came up.
I've been doing pretty good. Everything is well. I've just been listening in on the communication, and I like the fact that the elder was just speaking on how we moving forward as far as the likely mindedness and understanding that those systems that have been created through casting has created a divide between our resources and what's at the basic needs for we shouldn't be struggling for our basic needs. Those are things that the government is entitled to provide for us as we the people.
Right.
So we have to see ourselves together in unity as we the people, rather than as separate and separated based on reasons that were designed for us to be separated based on the Black Christian codes of, what is it, 1724?
Yeah, I believe it's
1924.
Yeah, 17.
1924. So, you know what I'm saying? So this has been an agenda that has been in place and put into motion for us to be divided and to look at those things that are not common, rather than to see those things that are common, so that we are in common unity, which we can build community because we already have a mental mindset and a like-minded understanding of what community is. And so if we can just get around our differences and open up the lines of communication through Blog Talk Radio, it's hard to, and Shabaka, because you have been on other people's shows as well as them coming onto your show. But what I find has been a problem is the fact that, okay, so someone has their own platform and they talk about whatever they want to talk about on their platform. They can allow you to speak, but then allow people to attack you at the same time. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So then when they come onto your show, they don't like what you're talking about at all. And then there's a disagreement rather than nice, agreeable, we can agree to disagree type thing. And so
I think that's how we perceived, sister. I think it'd be like that, but it's really just like over here we have to have these dialogues with our brother Ramel, because it keeps the perspective jumping, so we gotta keep the dialogue moving, and it's not really a disagreement. It seemed like it, but we just all passionate about the same topic, and And like here, when we like, you know, Shabaka's Black Experience and Dance, man, we streaming it over here live on camera.
Yeah, so, on StreamYard.
But yeah, so it's a work in progress. It's collective. It's collective.
It was through that reason why I was able to come on. I'm blocked on Facebook right now. I can't comment, like, love, or you know.
Oh, they got you on Facebook jail.
What you do?
We all go to Facebook jail.
Shit, it's an honor to be in Facebook jail.
Yeah, that's a badge of honor.
I came on because I haven't been on in a while, and I haven't even checked on Shabaka to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? In a more formal way, and so I figured this would be the best way, being that he was on the radio tonight.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to come on and be heard.
I mean, they can take us off the radio.
Oh yeah.
They can take us off StreamYard, but they can't book with us on the radio.
Salute, sister. Salutation, sister.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get ready to dialogue.
So yeah, also too. Thank you.
Go ahead, sister.
Sheeta, you know, she's got a series of videos going on YouTube. Check them out.
Yeah, what's your channel, sister?
We can see your channel, sister.
Been making some sensitive vibrations flow through the air, something different that's not the same, but to hopefully speak to the mindset, speak to the heart, and to speak to the souls of those who care to listen, and that you may be healed in the process. As far as the frequency and the vibration flow of the music. So,
Sister Ashita, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Where do people go to hear your content, sister?
Oh, on YouTube is Matriarch LLC.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
I sent you a subscription. Subscribe to your stuff after the show.
Matriarch.
El Christina, Akshita Veda. That's if you just type in Akshita, El Christina will show. Or just type in El Christina.
Oh, I got you.
Veda.
I got you. I found it, sister.
And I just when I get over on my computer, in a little while, I'll subscribe too, and then you can see our stuff too. We're the Frontline Black News and the Revolutionary Agenda in conjunction with Shabakas Black Experience and Dance. So it's a collective.
Check us out on frontlinecampaign.org. Frontlinecampaign.org.
No, Ramel, that's
everything
different.
is on there.
Frontlinecampaign.org.
Yeah.
Frontlinecampaign.org.
Yes,
everything
that
is
has
on there.
everything
Everything
on it,
about
sister,
us is on there.
What we're talking about right now with our videos and everything, we're talking about where they're at exactly. And yes, everything is on the frontlinecampaign.org. However, when we're talking about my videos, your videos, Jesse's videos, and soon to be Shabakas are all on YouTube. We all have separate pages, you know what I mean? So right now you just gave us yours, right? It's Matriarch LLC. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm live. We're live. We're via StreamYard right now. So I'm looking at yours. And as soon as I got a visual memory. So as soon as I get off, I'm going to go subscribe to your page. And then you'll be able to see ours too. And you could be in the loop with all things in alignment. You know what I mean? So it's a collective.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at your page down. Official Frontline Campaign.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
Action Movement for Self-Defense. Okay, the Black Stars.
Yep.
All right, so everything looks good. I think it's important that we do have a visual on the work and the effort that's being put behind, because a lot of people come on these radios and they just want to run their mouth and sound good and look good, and I don't care for none of that stuff. I don't really care.
Right.
What I care about is the fact that you see that I'm real and I'm serious, and I just need support just like everybody else needs support. And if we support one another, the content that we are pushing, then we can really gather in a circle and own to the universe and become one, no matter what platform you choose to be on. This is the third or fourth platform I've been on just this evening, because everybody seems like everybody want to come on right now tonight, so some must be in the air. So
this is our usual broadcast time.
And seeing this participating in it, it makes me feel good because see them, you know, I'm going around and seeing what's going on everywhere, and I can kind of bring that same energy everywhere I go because I'm bringing me.
Well,
So this is who I am.
We're gonna do a. We're gonna do a.
Thank you.
What you call it? What did I call it the other day? We're gonna do a
marathon.
A marathon. Thank you. We're gonna do a marathon here shortly, and I showed them how to get it done. But where we're gonna link up all our podcasts together, where we're all differently talking about different things because everybody has something to offer right now, especially in a time of war. And so we're gonna go ahead and set that up, and we'll put you in if you want to put you in on the marathon rotation. Yes. You could have a block of time too, whatever you need. And we're gonna keep it running like that because the more we spread this message, the more we can get things done.
And also,
you know, you can reach out to me and just let me know what it is that you're looking for, and or you know what I'm saying. And if I can provide it, then I'm more than willing to do
just do
so.
you, just be you, and that'll help. Just carry on with your message, and that'll help. And we'll incorporate around it. Like, just continue to do what you're doing. Don't make no changes because once you start changing for other people, the message get lost. Yeah. So just continue to do whatever. We check it out. We'll work together.
Shade's running for mayor right now. The brother's running for mayor.
Yes, I'm running for mayor, Sister Ashida, Jesse Paris, Che and Kruma. I'm running for mayor of Denver, Colorado in the 2023 election.
Okay, that's what's good.
I see that on that webpage.
Melchizedek on the line.
On that webpage.
With us all the time. Melchizedek, you still with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
On the webpage, it got all it got the both broadcasts on it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she already checked the website.
No.
Melchizedek does a lot of shows. And he's featured in a lot of material.
On my show.
Go ahead,
And the platform of everything.
Hold on, let's Shabaka go, y'all.
The reality of today is love each other, respect each other, work together, come together for one common goal. And the common goal is an economic program that's going to provide, that you have to establish, that will provide the people with everything they need in the different communities. That's simple. You know the needs of the people. Every community that you're in, you know what the needs of the people, okay? And that's what you have to establish, those programs that will service that. When you service the needs of the people, you got the people. The people follow that: food, clothing, and shelter. Okay? Right. This is how the Jews got ahead. This is why the Jews stay focused on food, clothing, shelter, and control food, clothing, shelter, because they know that there's no survival without that. Right. So we have to take on that same mindset. It's economics. Economics means what? Needs of the community for the people. Right. Daycare centers, educational centers, affordable housing, supermarkets, a laundromat, barber saloon, a YMCA. That's the bottom line. You have to come together in a one common goal. Economics, which is the benefits and the needs of the people. And that's when you're going to get the support of the people when you're doing something for the people.
On that note, we have another caller. Caller out of 303. Last 42638. What's your name? Where'd you calling from? Peace.
Peace is cool, Kizzy, man. I just wanted to tap in and say I hear our brother old school Shabaka telling us about, how we got to stick together for the economic plan. Well, the economic plan would be reparations for specifically Black Americans, and
Right.
that and it's not
California is currently dealing with that now.
California did a great job with the pressure of people like us in the
It won't go up
grassroots
louder, babe.
getting them in line to keep that lineage based. You have to be able to trace your lineage back to the slave field to the south. And what we're saying is, it's okay to worry about your own group, and that is the agenda, that is your economic plan right there.
Right.
Is reparation.
Yes.
That's gonna take care of all those areas that you said, education,
labor, law, politics.
All those
So you gonna wait for the white man to give you something?
Ooh.
No,
Well,
we're gonna make
be respectful.
them do something. And if they don't, we're doing it on our own. And we just ain't gonna beg these people that have been working against us to now just stop working against
Power
us.
on.
Join our cause.
Bluetooth
Because
connected.
right now you're saying that you said the people of color, the yellow tan and this that. Right now, what do black people get out of the Asian crime law that benefit us at all?
Exactly.
What I was saying, what I was trying to say. Go ahead, brother. I'll let you speak, and then I like to go. Go ahead.
Now that targets us, but that doesn't benefit us. No, and now the Hispanic community.
Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you, Lady Shay. Maybe me.
of the community for the people.
Can you hear me now, Cookies?
Yeah, I don't care which way you go, you're gonna come back to
Turn that off,
food,
Jesse.
clothing, shelter,
The
and
oxygen.
education. Okay?
No,
And
the other way,
every
the other way, the other way.
community
Black
needs
knob,
that.
black knob, black knob.
Yeah,
The other way, the
Okay.
other way.
Law and principle.
No,
And then the food you're
right there,
pointing
black
is
knob,
referred
up,
to
up,
as,
up, up. Ran up,
Louis
ran
Newton
up.
brought this here to the world's
Go the opposite
attention in
direction.
1966,
Look at it,
1967. And
Turn
just to show you the hypocrisy of the ethos of white America. And as we all know, what the ethos is a general attitude or group psychology of any given society. And it's kind of like that Eurocentric ethos of this country currently dictates, well, it's okay that we mess over you. We don't want you to have the reparations. We don't even want to recognize that slavery happened. Just like what they do with this critical race theory game in the state of Florida. They pass a law that if you talking about subject matter aligned with critical race theory, you make a white people feel uncomfortable. Now it's an infraction or a misdemeanor in the state of Florida.
Okay. Now listen. Once you accept, once we include, once we accept the reality that the white man, the white race is a race of devils by nature, made to be destroyed and not be given another chance, then you see everything. Nothing surprises you. You're dealing with when you say race, one word, the white race is a race of devils. So no matter what they do, should not be a surprise. Devils are capable of doing
testing
anything,
1 2 1 2 1 2 3
So
testing
once
1 2 3.
you understand that, then you know how to make your moves to get around that, to do what you got to do for your people.
I think you're right.
Can you
there was a guy who was
can anybody hear me?
Familiar with, and that was one of his fighting tactics.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So
Hello?
the adversary come at him, and he would just capitalize off the mistakes of his adversary.
That's true.
Yeah, see, universal law.
Can you hear me?
On the physical plane, the mental plane, and the spiritual plane.
Hello?
Okay, you have one major blockage that's been here for a long time.
They acting like they
The
can't hear me.
major blockage is these Christian lying 10% blood-sucking preachers.
Oh, you talking about, yeah, we did a show on that.
Can you hear me?
Poverty.
All right.
About 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cookies, we on the blog talk,
and
and
keep in mind,
everybody
the
acting like they can't hear me.
All these clergies, the preachers, they are working for the devil, the government. Okay, and they get paid. They get paid under the heading of tax exempt. Tax exempt to be
Nah, because then we have to hear
to
Ramel.
be the blockage for the positive black to do constructive things for the people. That's your worst enemy, those Christian preachers.
Testing 1 2 3.
And Dr. John Henry Clark said that.
Yo, can you hear me? Can any of you hear me? On Blog Talk. Hello.
Oh, indeed, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at cats like Creflo Dollar and T.D. Jakes. I mean, come on, man. You know, these guys got...
Can you hear me on Blog Talk? Anyone? That's all I need to know. Yes, no, can you hear me? Hold on. I'm unmuting everybody now. Just because y'all acting like you don't hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you did it. Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Why did you delete it? Why you have to delete it?
I didn't delete it. I muted it. But can you hear me?
For some reason.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
They can't hear us.
Yeah. Stop putting the studio at that place, Shabaka. Every time.
Hey, shut up, Ramel. Ramel, shut up. Yeah, it's your fault. Anyway, we was doing good. We was doing good until all this shit happened. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all can't hear us, huh?
And then we get all the drop calls and all that crazy stuff. So
Damn, Ramel. You hear Ramel talking shit?
But,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just sit back. Fuck it, y'all carry on. Do you? Do you? Watch this. There you go. Back to StreamYard.
We need education.
Okay.
We need economics.
You was right, Cool Kizzy, about what you were saying. We're gonna run the Blacc Talk over here because apparently treason is an epic thing around there with, Ramel. So Ramel really into feelings and whatnot. So we're gonna let him go over there and run that. We fine. Don't worry about it. But you was right. You're right. When you fix the black condition, you fix everything. So that's what it is. So, you're right.
The same like mine.
And we don't have to do Shabakas Black Experience again. We really don't. So I always say it to like this: when Ramel make everybody pick sides and shit, and he's not on the black first agenda because he really wasn't at that moment. Well, he picked his side. So anybody pick that side, stay on that side.
Black and brown. Black and brown. There ain't no fucking coalition.
You have to deal with the needs of the people. If you want the attention, of the people, you got to deal with the needs of the people.
Exactly. That's how you get your attention. Yeah, that's what the parents did during the free breakfast program. With the ambulance service that they had. Okay, so it's all cooperative. You see what I'm saying? And the only way, in my opinion, that we're going to solve the cooperative economics domestically, but throughout the whole entire course. Just like
not on us.
Professor P.O.
It had to be.
It's 83 fucking degrees. All right, well, whatever. I ain't tripping. I'll shut this whole shit down. So when we get this shit over with, we can move on to other bigger and better fucking broadcasting. Why? Why? Yeah, but so what? Just let him do it, man. This is like a little kid. He needs attention. Let him have his attention. Shit. It doesn't matter. Let him have his attention. He's just gonna be argumentative. He's just gonna be argumentative. I don't want to argue, man. He apparently doesn't think we should run anything. So let him do it. We got other shit to deal with. Fuck him. He ain't running it. He's incapable. This is what happens when we try to be nice, right? I'm cool. I'm ready to hang up, so I'll close our shit out. Why? We'll close our shit out.
We already know what the Portuguese did to Brazil.
Right, we close our shit. Like family, look, we're gonna shut our shit down for a minute, and we'll come back in a little while later when this dysfunction is over. We're a little passionate, you know what I mean? We feel a certain kind of way, probably because there's no when they talk about unity, what's happening on the Blacc Talk right now is not unity. And where I come from, that's motherfucking treason in its highest form right there. Like, you just want to argue and shit and fucking do the most. And we just gotta let go. We gotta take a break, family. Because if we don't take a break, we're not gonna be good for nobody. And we're on an agenda. So we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna shut our shit down. Thank you for watching Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced. We're sorry about the dysfunction. Some people are blurred, some people can't control themselves. So shout out to our guest and our brother, Cool Kizzy, who came in and tried to drop some knowledge and unfortunately got hit with the fucking ancestry questioning, and that was a fucking shit. He should have never got talked to like that. So we'll dialogue with Ramel about that, brother. You should have never had a big question about where you could trace your motherfucking lineage back to. You know what I mean? From Africa, from the black diaspora, from somebody who's from the DR. You know what I mean? So we understand, brother. But we shot you out. We love you. So you should have never got talked to like that. And we'll be back here shortly to do an RVA or something. But we gotta get off this thing so that cooler heads can prevail. Okay. So shout out for thank you for watching Shabakas Black Experience Enhanced 516-418 Tuesdays on Blacc Talk. Join us Saturday for Frontline Black News, 10 o'clock. And here shortly, welcome back to the RVA. So talk to you soon. Much love, Black Power. See you soon.
It's a lot of wisdom in this circle, and all that wisdom that's circulating right now on this program is greatly needed to make it happen.